Hey, I'm Lars. This is
Emil.
Yeah, and we're here with the Magic Speed 1, 2, 3.
Let's start with the new one. This is the Asics Magic Speed 3. And before we go into depth with this one, we have the Asics Magic Speed 1 and the Asics Magic Speed 2.
You running all three of them?
I've been running in all three of them.
Yeah.
And it's a shoe that has kept what it wants to do for runners in all three iterations. It's a tempo interval shoe which can last for a lot of miles. It's a snappy shoe that wants to go fast, but not being the fastest shoe.
So the general thing about all these three shoes is that they have a plate, right?
They have a carbon plate.
And they have some sort of rocker geometry.
It's not the most high-stacked shoes out there. You can see they're actually pretty similar in shape and in fit and everything in stack height.
Yeah.
But they've just upgraded the foam. I say they've just upgraded the foam. They've upgraded the foam in all three, from the first to the second and to the third one.
Yeah.
Which gives it a better and better ride for each new shoe. So they started with the Flight Foam Blast in the Magic Speed 1. In the Magic Speed 2, they put in some Flight Foam Blast Plus,
Yeah.
but they kept some Flight Foam Blast. And in the Magic Speed 3, it's only Flight Foam Blast Plus.
The entire thing. Yeah, and what difference does that make between the shoes?
Flight Foam Blast Plus is softer, more springy. So
yeah, exactly.
It's become more and more soft and more springy. It's still not an overly soft shoe. It's very well balanced, I would say. I've been running tempo and some short and fast intervals and some 1K reps in the Magic Speed 3.
Yeah.
And it has a very nice, clean and fluid ride to it. It's not the fastest shoe out there, but for a tempo shoe that can last, I would say, approximately 800 kilometers or so, it has a very nice feeling.
It's like you're a smooth operator.
It is.
Yeah, but it actually looks really interesting, and you can really notice the difference between the bottom foam on the Speed 2 and the Speed 3.
Exactly.
And I can see your point that it feels a little bit more of a unit.
And another nice thing about the Flight Foam Blast Plus foam is that it has made the shoe 12 grams lighter in sample size US 9. Okay. So now it weighs 218 grams.
That is a lot lighter for that. It's a big step.
It is. So if you've been annoyed with the Endorphin Speed feeling wobbly, then the Magic Speed does some of the same things, but just more clean and a little bit lower to the ground, so you get a more solid,
snappy feel.
Yeah, exactly.
And last year you said that the Magic Speed 2 felt more like a pure tempo shoe. It wasn't like a daily trainer for you. How do you feel it now compared to the other one?
I mean, I wouldn't use it for daily training. Some people might find it nice because it has
a little bit of a softer feel.
It does, but there are many softer and more nice options for daily training. But for a tempo shoe, for your training runs, intervals, so on, this is a very, very solid option because it's just so fluid and so clean.
And the most important question, does it snug your foot?
It does. It's not as hugging as other uppers. It's a more solid upper, which we've actually had in all three versions. So if it fits your foot, it fits it very, very nicely because it's thin and very, very breathable, but it's not as elastic as other uppers out there. Yeah. So a bit more old school feel.
Yeah, it's sort of like a little bit more like the race fits. I've heard some thoughts about maybe this is closer to some of the race shoe uppers as well.
It definitely is. It's kind of a takedown of a race shoe. It has a race day feeling and you definitely want to go fast in it.
Yeah, but still has a little bit of padding here in the back. So it seems like it's going to be comfortable on. Yeah, semi-gusseted, so it doesn't move around, which is a nice thing. That is the Magic Speed 3. You can buy it on RunningXpert.com, and remember to subscribe. And have you run in it? Write it down in the comments so other people will get your opinion as well.